Hey guys, just sitting down in front of charts, about to do some markup, so I figured I'd just capture some planning on the dollar Swiss. I'm gonna start on the weekly for the dollar Swiss, and I want to look immediate. So I'm going to just go through and again just leverage everything that we've talked about thus far. Um, Supply and demand, support and resistance, trend, uh, and change control zones. So what I'm going to do is just give myself a quick plan. Let's see here. And as I'm going through this, if you guys do see anything that would jump out to you that I may have overlooked, by all means comment in with what you've seen. You'll see that it doesn't need to, I didn't say that as default, it doesn't need to take a huge amount of time. I quite literally, I'm looking at this chart for the first time in about a week, and I'm starting from scratch. I need to say that as default. I'm starting from essentially scratch on it, just because I haven't looked at it for quite some time, and in doing so, you'll see, like, as I'm talking through this, and as I'm getting different looks, you could see that it really doesn't take a huge amount of time. It doesn't take a large time commitment. And so a lot of you have messaged me saying, oh, I've got questions, I've got questions. Um, the perfect platform for it is to just post in the group. Just record a video just like this and post in the group. That's what it's there for. I want you guys to use it. I want you to feel comfortable using it, because everybody's in the same boat here. Everybody's learning, everybody's taking on a new challenge, and all of your input is valuable, and the best way to get critiqued is to put yourself out there and ask for help. And if you have questions, then to ask questions and not just let them sit inside and not do anything about it. Like I said, I mean, there's maybe, when I ask for posts, I mean, there's maybe like two to three posts, and there are like 9 people in here. So what I really ideally would like is to have, when I ask for homework, or when I if you have a question, just post. But especially when it's homework, couple videos, couple charts, just keep the lines of communication open. Um, Sorry, I went on a little bit of a side tangent there, but um, this really, I just wanted to. I mean, you can see how quick this is, right? I'm already almost done with opportunities on the higher time frames for the dollar Swiss. I guess that works. I don't love that, so I'm gonna soften it a bit. Does this look very similar? I'm gonna soften that too. That's not what I wanted. So we're getting into a big decision coming up here on the 4 hour, right? So right now, we'll give ourselves those downside targets. So right now, on the 4 hour chart, you can see we've broken south of this higher time frame channel, right? We've broken south of that higher time frame channel. We've broken south of this lower time frame little wedge squeeze here. We're testing a change control zone and some resistance. There's another area of resistance up here that's a little bit higher time frame that we could spike and test. This really right here, let's see what this fib structure looks like. So we hit our first profit targets, and this is just, and we're right at our ABCD. So this right here, for me, this is a big decision point, right? And that's what we're going to be getting into next. But this is a big decision point right here. That this is the barrier, kind of at the bottom of that change control zone. I anticipate that we'll see a strong reaction in one direction. What direction that is, look at the strength coming out of here, and it's been significant. If we do get some bears really quick, right? If we get up to maybe fill this level here and we do get some bears, then I would say that this 50 right here off the high to high, which again is something we'll get into, I would say that that's a good target, somewhere right around there. If we can, spike up, fill this area of confluence right here, and then get, a day and a half's worth of bears before it truly decides what it wants to do. Then again, looking to the other side, we've got this little uptrend line here. If we can break and then show a little bit of a fade back down, then this might be good for a long, looking to fill some of the targets, the shorter term targets within this little change control zone that we've got here. So just super quick analysis of the dollar Swiss brings about a massive, decision point, and which we're sitting right at. So right for me, I'm going to sit on my hands for now and just watch how this plays out, and then find my next entry. So there was nothing really structured about this. I was just looking at charts, and I figured I'd pop on a recording. I hope that helped in some capacity. And questions, comments, concerns, just drop it in the group.